Hello, everybody. Sorry, I don't know what YouTube is on today. Oh my God. What a nightmare. They changed the handles. And on top of that, they're messing around with the camera permissions and everything. So I am sorry about that. I am so sorry. YouTube, you had one job and you are messing up. Holy moly, macaroni and cheese. I'm trying to go live, do tarot. Lord. How are you guys today? What the heck, man? I'm just trying to go live and camera's messing around with me. Why? Hey, Charlie. Hey, Sherry. YouTube is on one this week. Oh, what is going on with YouTube? They're messing around with every doggone thing. I can't figure it out. What the heck? They're messing around with people's handles. Now they're messing around with the camera permissions. YouTube, stop touching things. Stop it. YouTube is touching things and they shouldn't be touching anything. Stop it. Hey, Sunburst. Yes, I am back, ma'am. I've had a busy the last couple of days. My God, I'm killing myself at work. And I got to work again today and tonight and just be grueling the next few days, but I'm here. So how are you guys doing? What is going on? Hey, cautious observer, Sunburst. I was trying to go live and all of a sudden YouTube had a blurb and it's like, oh, you don't have permission for your camera. Excuse me? It worked before. Why is it a problem now? Oh, I'm sorry. Should I go get rid of it? I should go get rid of it. The other one so people don't get confused. Hello, Mama Bear. You know what? Just give me a second. I don't want people to get confused. Give me a second. I'm going to go to YouTube Studio and get rid of the other live. So people don't be like, wait, there's two lives going on? What the heck? What is she doing? Let me get rid of the one. All right. Sorry about that. YouTube's on one, and I don't understand why. No, I wasn't pulling a foodie beauty. I would never. If something happens, it's not because I want it to happen. It's because YouTube just acting stupid, and I have to recover. Hey, Mama Bear, you just kept refreshing. Well, that live is being deleted to kind of cut down the confusion, and I do apologize for that. It's just YouTube pulled a fast one on me. They're like, you don't have permission for your camera. What? Why is it a problem now? I don't understand you, YouTube. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to send a strongly worded letter to YouTube saying, stop touching things. You don't have good luck touching things. Stop touching things, YouTube. Stop touching. Hey, hello, Shelly. How are you guys doing? I thought we'd catch up with some quick foodie beauty tarot, and I know it's kind of early for a tarot live, but I got to work tonight. Hey, Britt. Kale Star, welcome. Hello, everybody. I'm so sorry for the earlier confusion. It was YouTube's, like, they were just, they're not having their coffee today. They need a cup of coffee. Lainey. So I thought we'd start the day by doing some foodie beauty tarot. Oh, it's 5:30 in the morning. Oh, you're up early. How do you do that? Yeah, there I am. Here I am. And again, sorry. That wasn't me. That was YouTube being dumb. You can't access your camera. Why not? Don't mess around with me like that. All right. So what have you guys been thinking about what's going on with Chantel? Because she's been extra boring. on purpose. Hey, Mia. Yeah, I got everything to work. We don't need a reading on her. She's on her way to Malaysia. It's going to be another poop show. Facts. I tend to think you're right, Mama Bear. I think she might be going to Malaysia. She's looking for a place that's on the cheaper side. Maybe that's a place where Salah could go and they could meet up. Although if he meets up with her, he's the biggest fool in the world. She brought enough trouble to his life. I guess he wants round two. I guess he does. So we're just gonna see what's going on with her. Going to find Salah. You know, one thing I was looking up on with Malaysia, I know different countries have different drug laws. You know, if you get caught with something, and Chantal likes the party favors. If I were her, I would not be going to Malaysia because they are very, very strict when it comes to party favors, and their punishments are severe. They are very severe. Yeah, I got through. Yes. And yeah, Mama Bear, I did see that in Malaysia, there's the death penalty for anyone caught using substances. Is she sure she want to go there? I wouldn't go there. I Googled it for a 2,300 square foot apartment, 3 or 4 bedrooms, balcony on the ocean view. Is that in Malaysia, Payday? Is that for Malaysia, like what you could get there? Ah, well, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's not bad. But still, it's like, yeah, you might get cheaper lodging and cheaper food, but she can't stay away from the party favors, can she? She's going to find something somewhere, and that might lead to a whole lot of trouble. And they do not play over there with the offenses. So how is she going to be there and not do any kind of substances? Hello, Sassy Sewist. Junk food to actual food. That's true. Yeah, that's all on her. She should do her own research. And I know that Chantal watches the tarot streams. She watches the tarot readers. And Chantal, let me tell you something. If you're going over to Malaysia or to meet up with Salah somewhere, understand that if you meet up with him, he's going to have all the power over you. If you're going to him thinking you're going to have the power you used to have, it's gone. Because he will know you have no way back home. You don't have much money. You don't have options. He's going to be dominating you and telling you what to do. You're giving up all your power going to Salah. You think you're going to boss him around? No, he's going to boss you around. Hello, Life and Vibe. So it's like the power balance is going to shift to his side. Like she's going to be miserable because he's going to be telling her what to do. And she's going to have no way to get back home. No money. And her check next month is going to be... She had a bigger check this month, but next month is going to be bad. Yeah, boogers. Yeah, the boogers. She had the zoomies earlier. But I would just want to do some quick checking in on foodie. Get ready for the monkeys. And correct me if I'm wrong, isn't Malaysia kind of a warmer country as far as the climate? Is it like warmer over there than normal? And she hated Thailand, but isn't Malaysia kind of warmer too? Hot and humid. Well, she wanted a hot girl summer. She's going to get it. I used to live in Florida. Man, the humidity over there. She is not going to like that. They got nasty bugs. Well, she's used to those. She is used to the bugs. She collects bugs, don't you know? All right. And a lot of monkeys. Oh, that's right, Shelly. When you go to other countries, you got to be real careful about the water. Ooh. She better not drink the water unless it's in a bottle. Florida, you need gills to breathe. I know because I grew up there. Monkeys will fight her for food. I hope the monkeys take her food. Can you imagine that? Wouldn't that be funny? If she gets her takeout and here comes a monkey from the jungle getting her food, taking it out of her hand, literally. That would be hilarious. I support the monkeys over there taking her food. I support that. That would be comedy gold. All right, so let's get started with Miss Foodie. General reading on her. What's going on with you, Chantel? I mean, we kind of know already. You're a person, you don't really change very much. You resist change. So it's the same old, same old. You know, if I didn't know any better, I would swear that Chantal is deliberately trying to tank her channel. She's doing everything to make it just go down the toilet. Doing boring content, the boring mukbangs, not saying anything, not doing anything. It's like she wants her channel to go under. Like we had a bit of a spike with interest occur, like maybe going to jail, but are we going to go back to that same boring content? She's not incredible. She's incredibly boring. She is incredible in that aspect. She is incredibly boring. I'll give her that. So, what's going on with you, Foodie? Talk to us. What is going on with you? Not in her narc eyes. And can I just tell y'all something? When she did the moving on stream, I was feeling a sense of deja vu. I don't know if y'all felt it. With her being in the car and the suitcase directly behind her where she knew it would be in camera view. I kept getting a sense of deja vu to when she was back at the Canadian villa and she staged condoms in her room. That's just the vibes I was getting. I was like, talk about staging something. Very performative. 22-hour flight. Oh my God. How is she going to go that long without using the bathroom? But I did. I got a sense of deja vu with that suitcase. I'm like, you put that there so people can see it. You made sure everybody saw the suitcase. Don't look over there. She knew what Chantel. Listen, Chantel's stupid, but she's not that stupid. She is stupid, but when it comes to YouTube and trolling people and getting the reaction channels talking, and she knows that people pay attention to details and they're looking for details, she will be performative and she will stage things and put things in her camera view on purpose. So what I found disgusting about what she was doing is that she has been acting like she doesn't have a home. And so she's trying to pretend like she's homeless, and she's grifting using that angle. And there are people in this world that are actually homeless, that are going through it and maybe do need help, but she doesn't need help. But she's trying to act like she's homeless to try to grift money off of people, hoping they will send her stuff through PayPal. So I just think that's disgusting, because there are people in this world going through it by no fault of their own. Maybe they had some bad luck or something, and they need the help for honest reason. And she's just over there a big old liar. And she is terrible. If she's sitting in mommy's car eating fast food, which is expensive, she don't need help. She don't need help. And there go my cards. There they go. So I just find that distasteful, to act like you're homeless when you're not. Or maybe you're staying with mom, or you have access to mom and dad and you're fine. I don't see her traveling more. She's too unhealthy. We've been saying that the last few trips, though, James. You're right, though. She's too unhealthy to travel, but she's still going to do it. Hey, Mike. You know what, Mike? Facts. Facts. Facts, sir. You're speaking all kinds of truth there. Most people I know are 2 or 3 paychecks away from being homeless, and that is true. A lot of us, if we miss 1 paycheck or 2 paychecks, it can make a big difference. Like a lot of us are living paycheck to paycheck. All of it's, we are all like one tragedy, one bad incident, 1 or 2 missed paychecks from being homeless ourselves. It could happen just that fast. And that's what makes what she's doing disgusting. I guess Salah is going to keep ruining her channel and all of her content, making her keep this crap up. It's her choice. It's her channel. She should know better. Hey, Mama Bear, please get a nice dinner after work. I appreciate you. Thank you, Mama Bear. You're so nice. And I appreciate you too. And I appreciate everybody. I really do. And I'll tell you guys what, there's going to be some cool things happening with my channel next month. I got to work on getting some things together so I can do some of the ideas that I have. But I'm going to be working hard as hell on this channel. Just let me get some stuff. I need a proper desk so I can do proper tarot lives. I need different tools and things. I'll get it though. Just give me some time. I'm working myself stupid right now trying to get the basic necessities, but I'll get them. All right, so what's going on with foodie? And by the way, Mike, miss you on YouTube. Miss your laugh, sir. Your laugh was like sunshine for the mind. All right, so how about you, foodie? What's going on with you? All right. All right. What are we starting out with? So, okay, let me expand on this a little bit because I am curious about this first card. So the first card we have down for foodie is the King of Wands. So with the King of Wands, she is like, she's got an idea. I keep hearing that. Like she's got an idea of somewhere to go, something to do, to make money. She's got an idea. Like right now, everything is under wraps, but she's got an idea how to make money, how to generate interest. I'm going to expand on the King of Wands because I want to know more. Yep, we got the Knight of Cups. Dang. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me look at this. She's got something in the works. She does. So we have the King of Wands and we also have the Knight of Cups. There's two men in the picture, and I've said that before, and I've seen that before. She's got two men in the picture, y'all. It's not just Salah. Hello, Natter. Hello. Like she's like this going to one or focusing on one, but there's another one. There's another one. Natter. Natter. She's got money going two ways. That's why she's so doggone broke. She's paying for two sugar babies, not just one. So you got the King of Wands, you got the Knight of Cups, and hey Zolia, bring me my money, bitch. That's what this card says. Bring me my money. Bring money to me. Bring it all to me. And here's Salah again with the King of Swords. So if she goes to Malaysia, if she meets up with Salah, he is going to have all the power. He's going to have it. And she's going to have to make a decision about which battle she's going to fight. Because she's going to have two men, like one on one side, one on the other. Like, I can't support both of them. You know, like she's got two doors open, one on either side. And she's like, I can't do this. I can't keep this up. All right. So this is why she's having money issues on top of her dumb decisions. Like there's too much money going out the door and not enough coming in. It's not like the Canadian Villa days where she had plenty of money to go around. Like her money's getting tighter and tighter, and just trying to keep more than one person happy and quiet so they don't spill her secrets is becoming quite the challenge. All right, so we do have the King of Swords, Salah. Foodie, if you go to him, he is going to dominate you. He's going to tell you what to do. He's going to get awfully bossy. You're not going to do that. Yep, here we go. Two of Pentacles, balancing out money. Like she's trying to balance out money. She's trying to like rob Peter to pay Paul. You know, money going everywhere it doesn't need to go. Or she doesn't have enough money and she's just trying to balance out the if she has a certain amount of money, it's like, okay, I've got this much. What do I need to pay? You know, like counting those pennies, counting those nickels. All right, let me get these cards out of the way. Put these down. No. Well, we might see Salah. Reunion. There's going to be a reunion. She's planning on some sort of reunion with somebody. Doggone it. I don't want to hear his laugh no more. I don't want to hear Crazy Frog. No. No, bad Foodie, bad. Interesting. So I did like a clarifier for the Two of Cups, and we got the Hierophant card. Hi, Susie. Ooh. Yeah, this backs up what I'm feeling off of Salah. Like, ooh, he is going to have dominion over her. The days of her dominating him in Kuwait are over, y'all. He's going to get bossy all over her. Real bossy. Telling her what to do because she will have no way back home. Is peace in her life? I don't really feel his energy. I really don't. Like, he's not an influence. He's there, but he's not like strongly in her circle, if that makes sense. He's on the outside edge. He's like the person that she talks to, but there's no possibility of moving in with him or getting money from him because he doesn't have a job right now. So Foodie, she prioritizes who is in her life and who's closest to her based on how useful you are to her, if that makes sense. If you're a person with money or a place to stay or skills or something, you go higher up the list. Since Pete has nothing he can offer her, he's lowered down on the list now. He was number one at the list when she had to move away from BB because he had money, he had good credit, so therefore he was number one on the list, but now he's way down at the bottom. So I don't feel like he is a priority. He's just there, but he can't really help her. So is Foodie really not this stupid to go back with him? Is she? You know what, Net Detective? She's running from her taxes and all the problems that she caused herself in Canada. She might still be afraid about the charges in Kuwait. I don't know what's going on with that. But maybe she's going to Malaysia or somewhere else in an effort to keep the Canadian government and the Kuwaiti government away from her that much longer. Maybe it's not about Salah. Maybe it's just needing a safe place to go. So let's look. Next card over is the Page of Cups. Yeah. He's going to be getting money from her. He's expecting money. She's been sending him money. I just heard that. She's sending him money. And there had been messages back and forth about that. There are definitely messages flying back and forth. And also between, doggone it, this King of Cups. So again, like she's got more than one man in her energy. Like there's multiple people. Who is this King of Cups? Sunburst, didn't you have a King of Cups in your tarot reading? Wasn't the King of Cups all over the doggone place? I think I remember that. And she feels that by doing what she's doing, there's going to be some kind of victory. But again, he's going to be controlling the money, taking the money, the King of Pentacles. And that is going to lead to a whole lot of misery for her. This is going to be a whole lot of misery for Foodie. She's going to feel, wherever it is she's going, she's going to feel trapped. She's going to feel stuck. I'm hearing it's not going to be it's not going to be emotional fulfillment. Like she's not going to feel really happy. She's going to be happy that she escaped her financial problems in Canada, but it's going to be a place of no love, if that makes sense. It's not going to be like, oh, I'm with somebody in a different place and I'm in love and we have a relationship. It's going to be a business arrangement. And that's all it is business. And there's like with this card, like there's no water on the ground. Water is significant when it comes to emotion. Look how little of a puddle there is on the ground. So she's going to be stuck in a place where she's not going to be emotionally fulfilled. She's not going to be happy. And she's going to be ultimately stuck. Yeah, pretty much, Nia, because he's going if she travels to Salah, he's going to have her right where he wants her. Because she has no money. She has no way back home. She doesn't want to go back home. She's given up all of her power to him. The same way she gave all her power to Natter. She's going to be in the ultimate stuck position. And he will take advantage. He'll be able to go out to the red room and be like, yeah, I'm going to the red room. What are you going to do about it? You going to leave? Bye. Let's see you leave. Oh, he's going to be arrogant with that power. Arrogant. He won't be able to work. He won't have to. He's going to live off Foodie. Maybe the arrangement is, I found us both a safe place in Malaysia, so you pay all the bills. He'd be like, I got the place. I got you a safe place. So you have me as your caretaker. And the arrangement is you pay for everything. All right. Uh-oh. So the next card over is the High Priestess card. All right, I want to expand on the High Priestess card. Oh, no, you didn't. All right. Oh, we're going to do that? Sunburst? I know you're in here. Get ready. Get ready. Because, okay, look, we got the High Priestess card. We got the Magician card. What do you think that means? She's doing some stuff. She's doing some stuff. So I'm just pre-warning you, extra protection. Do it, cleansing, whatever it is you got to do. And she's gonna be out, like whatever she's doing, she wants more money. And she's gonna try to get the power back from Salah. So like we get the High Priestess card and then you got the Magician card on top of that. So you know what, not just sunburst, let me just expand that. If there's anybody in the community that's watching this tarot reading, please protect yourselves, do some cleansing baths, protect your homes, because Foodie's going to be sending out some really nasty energy. I know that she doesn't like the reactors. She might be sending stuff at them. She might be sending stuff to the tarot readers. Like she's still angry about her whole deal in Kuwait it got messed up. And she's still mad and salty about that. And I just heard she wants revenge. So cleanse yourselves, protect yourselves, do whatever it is you need to do. But she's going to be doing a lot of spells revolving around money. She loves the tarot. Foodie likes to watch the tarot readers because she doesn't know how to do the tarot. But yet we're all stupid, right? That's what she said. We're stupid. That's stupid. No chin pondu. So next card over is the Page of Wands. So like wherever it is she's going, she's hoping to manifest something. She's hoping to get some ideas. Maybe people being interested in the new location will generate views for a while. But looky here. Whatever she's trying to do over there, it's not going to last long. It's going to bust up pretty quickly. Show me something about that Tower card. Oh, well, there you have it. Four of Swords. Can I get another card to expand on that? We got the Queen of Cups. What does that mean? Give me one more. Ha! Uh-oh. So, Foodie, it looks like whatever it is you plan on doing and wherever it is you plan on doing it, we got the Tower, we got the Four of Swords, we got the Queen of Cups, we got Justice. If you're planning on making money over there in a certain way, I would be looking at the laws first. Look at the laws wherever it is you're going and make sure you can make money in that way, because if you don't, because they do not, if you're going to Malaysia, they don't play in Malaysia. They don't play with people who do substances or they break their laws. Like you're going to a whole nother country. You need to study, girl. Apprenticeship is needed. You need to sit down and read some stuff. She needs a work visa. Right. Like if you try to play around in Malaysia like you did in Kuwait, the situation might be worse. Holy moly, macaroni and cheese. Yep. And she's going to be supporting somebody with the Three of Pentacles. She's going to be supporting him. And she's going to be stuck. She's going to be stuck. So she is walking right into another bad situation. Exactly. Belt to ass season. I love that Neo said that. That was awesome. Belt to ass. It's time for a spanking, Foodie. You've been needing one for years. Imagine if your phone is confiscated, they will not appreciate OF and feeder content. And don't they have like a very large Muslim population in Malaysia? Yeah, if they found out about it, they would not be too pleased. Not at all. And just so you know, foodie, I was reading up on Malaysia's drug laws this morning. Drug offenses, there is the death penalty. Just so you know, there is the death penalty. So are you sure you want to go there? You sure you want to do that? Well, that's what she wants to do. Hello, Kathy. So that is her energy. She's planning on reuniting because it feels so good. Reuniting with Salah or someone. And it's not going to turn out well. Whoever she's meeting up with, the tables are going to turn. She's not going to be in control. They're going to be in control of her and her money. Because those involved know about her situation and they're going to take full advantage. Like, you can't tell me what to do. You have no home to go back to. It's hard to read on someone like Foodie changes her mind daily about what she's doing. That's true. It is. She is a hard read. And you know what makes it harder, Iron Chef? What honestly makes it harder? You've got the person, Chantel Marie, and then you've got the online persona, Foodie Beauty. And where most people can play a character, and it's just a character, it's literally part of her identity. So you've got these two conflicting things. You've got Foodie Beauty and you've got Chantal, and they both intermingle with each other. So that just kind of makes it hard to read on her. Like, her identity changes. Hi, Dan. She's very, you know what, Dee Dee? She's very low vibrational energy. Will she ever separate from Nads? I don't think she ever will. I think, look, Foodie is an addict. She's got many addictions, none of which she's in recovery for, none of which she's had therapy for. So if you're an addict of something and you're not in recovery, what are you? You're still addicted. So she's got an addiction for food, unchecked, an addiction for men, unchecked, an addiction for attention, unchecked. None of her addictions have ever been dealt with. I agree, Net Detective. I think it'd be good for her to be committed. She's a danger to herself and others. Kathy, I believe there is. Yeah, her heart is with him, and I can't do, my heart will go on with Natter. Foodie does have an entity attached to her. She does. I don't know when it happened. I don't know how it happened, but she has played around with the Ouija boards. She's doing the Ouija board at the graveyard, in her house. And I don't think she closed the portal once she was done talking, which means it was still open. Yep, the Ouija board. No, I don't think it could, Susie. I don't think it could. I think it's attached to her. All right, so let's look in on Salah's energy. I want to see what's going on with him. We got to get both sides of the equation. I want to see what's going on with him. What's going on with Salah? Shadow people. That's just her conscience. I'm making a joke. I'm just trying to make it funny. But it could be her conscience. All right. All right. It's I would say, yeah, it is affecting him. So they both were stupid. If they're meeting up with each other, they could have stayed away from one another, and they're not. That's why I have like no sympathy for either one. It's like here was the crossroads. You were standing at the crossroads. You could have gone left or you could have gone right. And you chose right, where you shouldn't go. You could have gone your own way and been done with this whole thing, and you didn't. So anything that happens from here on out, no sympathy. None. You chose to be with this person. You chose your misery. How could I feel sympathetic for someone who hurts themselves? She thought Ouija boards were a joke. They're not. They're really not. All right, so Salah, what are you doing? What's going on with him, I wonder? And I want to thank everybody for coming in and being part of the Tarot Live. Again, apologies for earlier YouTube. They had one job and they were screwing up. I'm like, what are you doing? Stop touching things, YouTube. So what's going on with you, Salah? He's waiting. He's waiting. Knight of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. He's waiting. He's waiting for that money. He's waiting for the money to show up so that he can go out, be the dapper gentleman and party on the town and do stuff. Like, just bring me money. I'm feeling like, bring me money. He wants money. And he's still angry. He's still very, very angry about the fact that he was in Kuwait and everything was fine. And Foodie totally messed it up. He's still angry. I'm feeling like a sense of like remembering how his life was before. And he's still angry about that. Yeah, she just got paid, but that money's pretty much gone, Peach Blossom. You know how Foodie is with her food. Like, her money's gone. She's going to try to get him into Canada. I don't think she can. Like, if she's leaving Canada, I don't think she can get him into Canada. Not that she could before, but for her to get him into Canada, wouldn't part of the requirements be that she has to have a place for them both to live? And she doesn't have a place for them both to live. So I don't think he's coming to Canada. But Foodie, I would be careful because Salah has not forgotten what happened in Kuwait. He's still looking over at his shoulder about all that he had and all that was going on, and angry. He's mad. He has not forgiven you. I'm hearing a sense that he wants revenge. So he's like, I'm going to take all her money. Look at all that she's cost me. Like 3 years down the drain, all in an instant because of her stupid mistake. He wants revenge. He is resentful. Oh, he's mad. He is mad. He's like, what? The things that you took from me, you better fly to me and give them all back. You better give me a comfortable life here because you took my comfortable life while you were there. Yep, world, he's traveling, or he has traveled with the Lover's card, reuniting with somebody. Sorry, there we go. And why did he go? For money. He wants money. Page of Pentacles, money. It's about money. It's not about love. He's using love to get the money. He knows that she's thirsty for love. He's like, I'll use that to my advantage to get what I want. One of her Beezers called her a trooper. I think they meant pooper or trooper. She's not a trooper. She hasn't survived anything. They're just trying to pump her up and gas her up. She ain't survived nothing. All right. So on top of him not having as much and waiting on her money, with the Five of Swords, I'm feeling that the people that were once around Salah, a lot of people have abandoned him. Like a lot of people have walked away from him and said, you're on your own. Like he's lost friends. Like people are distancing themselves from him. They want nothing to do with this. With the whole Kuwait situation with the cat and the troubles that are happening. So it just keeps popping up. Like he's waiting for someone with lots of money. He's waiting for Chantel's money. And he wants her to fill up his cup. And so he's working on things right now as far as money. Maybe getting the money. But secrets are going to come out. Secrets are going to come out. I just heard they're going to fight. They are going to fight. If she meets up with him, they're going to fight. They are going to fight. And then he's going to have a decision to make. He's going to have a big decision to make. Get three of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Wands. Like he's going to have a lot of work to do. Like once he figures out that the whole situation with Foodie is either too much to handle or she's not making the money that she's supposed to be making, because I don't think he knows about her next YouTube paycheck and how little it's going to be. I don't think he realizes that. So he might get them both set up in someplace else. But then once her check comes in and it's not enough, he's going to be the one like working overtime to decide like if he wants to stay there or if he wants to leave. Yeah, and there's going to be poverty wherever they're going. Five of Pentacles. Even in Malaysia, if that's where they're going, things are not going to be plentiful. We're talking bare bones, slim pickings, which is going to lead to a big change of life. Maybe he's going somewhere. Maybe she's going somewhere. This meeting of the two of them, if they meet up, that could be like the apple that falls off the apple cart and the whole thing falls over. Like this could be the breaking point of them both. Like we tried this twice and it's not working. So it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. He's in a sense of he's waiting around for her money. Like I just heard that he doesn't have many options right now as far as making money. And that's why he's going to Foodie. That's why he's clinging onto her. Because just that, like, they both are in need of something. She needs a place to stay. She can't do it in her home country because the tax man will be following her. He's in need of money. So that's why they're coming together. It's like, you need a place to stay and I need money. Let's help each other out. Because without each other, we are both in dire straits. So if they meet up and if they hook up again, it's not love, it's not romance. It's I need a place to stay and you need money so we can benefit each other. There is no money. You know what? She doesn't make a whole lot from YouTube. The bulk of her income is the feeder content, the stuff she does off of YouTube. If you guys notice, like a while ago, her content started going down. You want to know why? Would you like to know? Because she had a clientele list of feeders, and Foodie's lazy. She could do both YouTube and do the private stuff offline. But she just got too lazy and too reliant on the feeders to give her money. And that made her lazy with her channel. She used to care a lot about her channel and making up story arcs and keeping people interested. But the more she got into the feeder stuff, the less she cared about YouTube. YouTube is just like whatever money. The bulk of her income is the feeder content, the stuff that we don't see. So whatever we see her making on YouTube, it's just like, throwaway money. The bulk of her income is the feeder stuff. She does a lot of off-camera feeder stuff. YouTube is just the portal that she uses to get in front of the feeders and introduce herself and pull them around the corner and down the block to get that feeder content money. 22-hour flight with one stop to Malaysia. How could she do that in Malaysia? She'll find a way. I mean, she did it in Kuwait. Why wouldn't she do it in Malaysia? She did it in Kuwait for like 3 years. She'll be sneaky and hide it, but she'll still do it. That's the bulk of her money. She's not going to stop doing it. That's true, just me. Let them be with each other versus other people. She's also suffered a cognitive decline, in my opinion, probably due to obesity and diabetes. Well, again, that's on her. She knows she needs to get to the hospital. She's not going to go. What can anybody do? Nobody can do anything. And if something severe medically happens to her in Malaysia, she's away from her family, and she knows that too. Her family can't be near her. Okay. So I want to check in on Foodie's going to hate me for this. She always hates it when I do readings on her family, but I'm being respectful. I'm just curious. I want to check in on the family, specifically mom. Like what mom is feeling about this whole thing. How does Shmi feel about this? About Foodie? She doesn't think she'll ever have a bad health crisis. Well, all it takes is one time and then your life is over. Oh, should I do Smokey? Steady, I was reading that obesity can affect function in the brain. I don't know to what extent. I'm not a doctor, but obesity can affect brain function to a certain degree. I don't know if that's the case with Chantel. Only her doctor would know. Yeah, Salah will not be happy taking care of her. So if Chantel becomes bedbound in Malaysia, and if Salah decides he doesn't want to take care of her, she's in big trouble. She won't have family or anybody to take over. Hello, Sabin. So I want to check it on Miss Smee. Yep, and the party favors too. What's going on, Shmi? Talk to me. Like, how are you feeling about this whole situation with Foodie? I researched Malaysian laws. As a YouTuber on a tourist visa, you will need a work permit to stream and earn income there. That sounds about right. That does. It sounds about right. It sounds about correct. Question is, will she get one? Yeah, you're right. She won't. She'll try to hide it because she's cheap and stupid. All right. Hey, Corey Coconut. Want to say hello to everybody in my chat room. And if you guys want to give a thumbs up to the stream, I sure would appreciate it. Would help other people find me and my channel in the tarot readings. You don't have to if you don't want to. Power to the people. Y'all do what you want to do. But I do appreciate it. All right. Okay. So we're going to check in on Shmi. See what's going on with her. And I know I'm going to get at least one person in my comments saying, you shuffle too much, Rose. Oh my God. The shuffling is annoying. Shut up. I do what I want to do. You shuffle too much. Oh my God. I'm clearing the cards. I have to clear the cards so I can get a good reading. It is relaxing, isn't it? But I got to clear the cards out. I'm not like Amber or Foodie playing with a tarot deck and they don't know how to use it. All right. We're almost there. Okay. Ooh. How is mom feeling? Ow. Well, y'all. From the looks of it, we got the 5 of Cups. Oh my God. I'm feeling off of the 5 of Cups that mom went well and beyond to help Foodie financially. She did something or she gave some sort of money, and that really put a financial strain on Shmi. Like, look, they got the 5 of Cups, 3 cups overturned, 2 upright. Mom helped Foodie. Like, I keep hearing it put a strain on her finances. Like savings or something. I hear savings, whatever savings mom might have had or extra money mom might have had. She used it to help Chantel. Like mom, I keep hearing mom went out of her way to help Foodie. I hear like the apartment was part of it. Like she helped Foodie get that apartment. That wasn't all Foodie's money. That was mom. Right? So mom put out a lot of money to help Foodie, and it put a financial strain on her. Badly. Jeez. So like shame on you, Foodie. You stressed out your poor mom. But let's see. Can I just do this real quick? Yeah, like the whole thing, like as far as this card of the financial strain, what was it in reference to? We have the 6 of Cups. It had to do with a home. It had to do with a home. And Foodie feeling like I got away with something. I don't know what she got away with. I don't know what she thought she got away with, but the whole thing was sneaky. It was shysty. Like she feels like Foodie conned her, lied to her, manipulated her. And she feels that Foodie stabbed her in the heart. Like she stabbed her in the back. Like I did all this for you. I helped you get into the apartment, get the car. And I put myself out there financially so that you could have a home. And I feel like you stabbed me in the back. Like you, damn, foodie, you did that to mom. Mom feels like a fool right now. She feels like a fool. And she's having to, balance her finances out. Like, here we are with the Two of Pentacles. Like, the financial strain you put on your family is bad, foodie. Like, I'm missing all this money that I would normally have. Like, how do I make ends meet? Okay, hold on a minute. But mom's going to recover with the Ace of Wands. She's going to recover. It may take a while. I just heard it's going to take a while, but she will recover because she's working and stepdad is working. But it's like they will thrive again. Like this financial burden, this stress, it will this too shall pass. And then, like this is her with the Empress. You got the Page of Cups. You got the both people in the household are working. Like they'll make it work. They'll make it work. They just got to get away from her first. Ooh, I want to know more about that Tower card. And Chantel's energy is all over this. The Tower card. Like Chantel's misery extended to them, which caused a fire in both houses. Yep, and we got the Star card because Chantel wanted to be the star. And Chantal leaving in a miserable state. What else can you tell me? Ooh. I don't know exactly what happened with mom and Chantal, like, and family, what the arrangement was, but Chantal, whatever it is you did, whatever money you took, whatever help you got, it will not be forgotten. This is not something that, oh, I made a mistake and you'll forgive me. Oh, no. Nope. Ace of Swords, Justice. Like, this was just too much. This was a straw that broke the camel's back. This is like, they are not going to forget this shit. Like if you don't make this right, then don't ask help from your family again. I don't think they're going to give it to you. I think they went way beyond the normal to help you. And this is not something that's going to be forgiven. Like this was, whatever happened, it was too much. You did too much. You asked too much, and then the apartment was lost, and they're like, wow. Okay. Ooh, interesting. We got some tea, y'all. We got the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, like, again, this is both parents coming together. They're coming together, getting their money together. And they will get it together. So that's good news for Shmi and family. And I think that stepdad is going to be very vocal about things and be like standing on business. Like, enough of this nonsense. Enough of it. And there's going to be a decision of like, the bank of mom and dad is now closed. You are overdrawn. You have NSF fees, foodie. You can't come back and do any more withdrawals from us. Wow. So, you did too much with your family, foodie. Way too much. They're over your shit. They're way over your shit. So mom is hurting right now. She's sad. I feel like she's sad. She's stressed out. Like just disappointed. I just heard disappointed with how things turned out, because she really was hoping that she would stay in the apartment and get her life together. And that's why she made the extra effort, but then Chantal deliberately screwed it up. How much destruction can one person cause? A lot. With Chantal, a lot. And guess what? Is somebody who is that destructive, there's only one way to stop the destruction from happening to you. There's only one way. And that way is you have to cut yourself off from that person completely. Then the destruction stops. As long as they have access to you, they will be destructive. They will be manipulative. You've got to cut them off. To preserve your own sanity, you've got to do it. I've had people like that in my life before. You only get the peace when you lock the door and you don't answer it when they come knocking. Yeah, well, normally Spice, I would agree with you because she does manipulate her mom, but I think this situation, that's what toppled the whole apple cart. Like, this is like, it was too much. Too much. I was like, never again. I'm not extending myself and helping you that way ever again. So that's mom's energy. And I'm curious, so I want to peek in on Mr. Pete's and see what his energy is. Are you guys enjoying the stream? It's tougher for you. Nice. Thank you. So let's check in on Mr. Pete's. I'm curious, like, what's going on in his head? I just saw a clip where he said that he turned down a job, although the job sounded like working for a scam company. So he's currently not working. He's staying at his mom's place for now. I believe he had to get permission to stay there, though. But he's still not working. He needs to jump on and get a job immediately. Thank you, Mama Bear, and I appreciate you guys taking your time out to watch me. And again, I know that I over-apologize, but I just feel so bad about the stream getting messed up earlier, but it wasn't my fault. I swear, I'm like, YouTube, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop touching things. So he's cat sitting. Why did mom do that? Why did she leave her cat in the care of Pete's? He's not a good animal person. That's just a really unwise decision. YouTube is messing everything up. Somebody take all the buttons away from them. They're messing with people's handles. They're messing with people's camera permissions. YouTube, stop touching the buttons. Get away from the panel. For like a month. Okay. You know, I have to wonder if Foodie is in here right now watching and lurking. Sometimes she does that. She'll be in tarot streams under one of her socks, watching. Because she's bored. She got nothing to do. Okay. There you go, Payday. Exactly. She's probably watching. Or she will watch later. Do I ever shuffle backwards? I don't know how to do that, Corey. I got little teeny tiny hands. Someone's got to teach me that. right, so Mr. Pete, what is your deal, sir? What would you like to tell us? She's flying right now. Well, good luck with that airplane bathroom, Foodie. I've flown before. Airplane bathrooms are no joke. Even you guys see how small I am. I can't imagine poor Foodie trying to get into an airplane bathroom. There's just no room in there. It was a trip for me to do it. Hey, Carol. Exactly. Yeah, I know. You know, Net Detective, Chantal, the reactors have been around for years. And she likes to call us haters. Although, what have we said to her? We keep saying in our live streams, go to a doctor, Foodie. Get yourself checked out. Go home, Foodie. Take care of yourself. We're haters, but we're telling her that stuff. She don't listen. There are tarot readers doing long tarot readings on her for free, telling her all sorts of things that if she put some of those into play, she might be better. Does she listen? No. She don't listen to nobody. Like that, the information is there. It's coming in. She's just blocking it. Truth hurts. That's why she won't listen. True. And if she comes up with the truth, then she might follow through. But if it comes from somebody else, she doesn't listen just because she didn't come up with it. I can't take their advice because it came from a hater. I know, Elle. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So is she insane? Possibly. All right, Mr. Freaking Peace. What are you doing? What are you up to? He's got to realize by now that Chantal does not want to be with him, is never going to be with him. They're never going to live together. He was happy when she came back to Canada. He was real happy. Maybe he thought there was a chance, but there never will be a chance because he doesn't have anything to offer her. There's not, it wouldn't benefit her to take care of him. Hey, Lucky Dog. So he is just a past resource that she can't make use of anymore. All right, Pete. What's going on with you? Huh. You know what? Let me reshuffle. I don't think I shuffled enough. My bad. You know what? Let me put these cards away. Something is telling me to go for the Oracle cards when it comes to Pete's. And I can also do the Oracle for Foodie as well. All right. So where is it? Where is it? Where is it? He was like her servant, do this, do that. And that's the way she treats all of the men in her life. Do this, do that. Foodie does not want a partner in life. She doesn't want a husband. She doesn't want a boyfriend. She wants a slave. She wants to walk up to somebody. She wants to buy them and pay for them. And then when she buys them and pays for them, she expects that they will do whatever it is she tells them, and that they belong to her for life. What is that if not a slave? She doesn't look at people as people. She looks at them as property that can be bought and sold. So she'd put a lot of money into Salah, and now he is an object to her, and she feels like she owns him. So what's going on with Mr. Pete? How is he feeling? Yeah, she does have a history of pulmonary embolisms, and she should be on blood thinners, and she's not. And she's flying. All right, so how are you feeling about foodie? Hey, Dildo. Hope you and the Queen Booger are loving your new home. She's getting used to it. She had the Zoomies the other day and chasing stuff around, so she's getting used to it. She's not as scared. The other night, somebody in the neighborhood was setting off big fireworks, and from inside my house, it sounded like a cannon going off, like over and over and over again. I'm like, what in the heck is going on? Why? It's just, it's one of those neighborhoods, y'all, where people set off fireworks for no random reason. You ever lived in a neighborhood like that? As people just do things and they really don't need a reason, they just do it. It's like that. Just out of place things happening. Thanks, Dildo. Maybe they're Canadian. It's not even the 4th yet. People already setting off huge fireworks. It went on for like 15, 20 minutes. Booger kept growling at the door. Long weekend. Oh, okay. So that's another thing. While we're here, anybody that has a pet in here, on the 4th of July, or even before, make sure to keep your pets inside or sedate them because of the fireworks. That way they don't get scared or run off. Like fireworks, most animals are not okay with them. So on the 4th, try to keep your pets inside or sedated or something where they won't freak out. Oh, geez. Dad shouting out. You poor thing. All right. So what's going on with you, Pete? Wow. How is he feeling? He feels rejected by Foodie, trashed. He feels very rejected by her. Rejection, taking out the trash. Ooh, he's mad and he's freaking salty. He feels wronged. Did she get money from him too? Did she make a bunch of promises and then take back those promises? Maybe he was hoping that he and Foodie would get together or something. I don't know. All right. Maybe she got money for food from him, but he's in his feelings. He is salty. That's interesting. So we get the next card over is snack, sex appeal, physical attraction, irresistible desire. You know, he feels wronged because he's caught in her spell. And she knows it, and she takes advantage of that. And he wants her to be honest, but of course she's not going to. Now, here's an interesting card for Foodie. Y'all look. Doing too much, excessive overindulgence. Like he wants Foodie to be honest with him, but she can't. She can't be honest because she's too over the line with her addictions. And so everything she does is excessive, and she's always going to do too much because she's very concerned about keeping her addictions fed and her obsessions going. And his problem is that he's a people pleaser. Hey, Carol. He is a people pleaser, overgiving, nice guy, girl syndrome. Yeah, I don't know what she got from Pete's, but he likes to please her. He likes to make her happy, doing everything and anything to help her. So I think when she came back to Canada, he gave her something, possibly money, possibly help. And but he's got receipts. Whatever it is he did, he's got receipts. And let's see. He's going to get some sort of sudden realization. But the problem is, like part of the problem is that Foodie, like he's got a very small circle of people that he talks to, and Foodie is in that circle when she really should be outside of that. So it's like he's very introverted and he's very awkward socially. He doesn't go out and meet people. He doesn't do things. So he's keeping her close because he doesn't want to expand the circle and talk to other people. But he's feeling a sense of jealousy right now, like hands-off, territorial lover, stalking claims, scaring off the competition. Like I think he was really hoping that when Foodie came back to Canada, that at some point they could live together. Because he's been waiting for that. He's been waiting for that moment to be with her. You know, acting like, oh, you're a 41-year-old woman. You're acting like a 16-year-old. At some point, you're going to get tired of running or you can't run anymore. And then maybe you'll pick me. When everybody else is gone, I'll be the only one left. So he's been waiting for that day when nobody else wants her. And then she'll come to him and then he can be with her. He's holding on to the hope somewhere that that's going to happen. Because he feels like there is chemistry between he and Foodie, although I don't see it. That's just my take. And let's see. But I think that he's going to have kind of some awakening moments. He's going to be sensing something. And something's going to happen. He's going to be like, wait a minute. He's going to get those vibes. Maybe I should investigate. Maybe I should look into this. And he's going to turn into a bit of a detective and start snooping around. Oh, I want that card there. Okay. It may have to do with Chantel's partying. Hi, Miss Cherry. And the heart fog that he's feeling, or he has been feeling for years, like he's going to feel like he got trolled and that Foodie essentially kept him on a string, like giving him hope that they could be together, and when there really was no hope. There was none. There never has been. There hasn't been for years. I don't think that Foodie is traveling anywhere. Well, if she hears about the drug laws in Malaysia and what's going to happen if she gets caught, she might not go. I mean, the penalties are really severe. Yeah, she used him. And it might dawn on him that she used him, and she's always going to go to other men, but she won't come back to him anymore. Like that time is over. They lived in the Canadian villa. She left him in debt. He has no more money. He doesn't have a place where she can live. So there's nothing for her to take, and there's nothing more for him to give her. So he's, again, way down at the bottom of the list of priorities. Hello, Abby. For a plane ticket anywhere. You know what, Golden Retriever? I got a theory about that. As I said, she's got a list. She's got a client list of feeders. Some of her feeders might give her the ticket money. You know, she borrows. Yeah, I know, Enos. I'm sure she borrowed quite a bit. Quite a bit. And I did a reading a while back, and I saw that he gave her something on another trip home to Canada. He gave her a little something. I don't know what it was. But Chantel was not happy. She wanted more. And she overstepped, and that caused a disagreement between them. He gave her something. But she's greedy, and she actually wanted more. She wanted a big chunk of that inheritance. And at first she was sweet about it, trying to be sweet with the baby voice. And then when that didn't work, she tried to guilt the money out of him and say, oh, like I took care of you for 3 years and you owe me. But it didn't get her anywhere. Then why borrow from her mom? Because she's just that broke. Like, she couldn't go to Pete's and borrow money. He doesn't have it. So who else can she borrow money from? Mom. You know, the unfortunate thing about Foodie is that she doesn't look at family and friends as family and friends. She looks at them as resources to be used. She doesn't acknowledge that they're human. She has no empathy towards them. It's just another resource I can use. All right, so where are we going next? You know what? Let me just put the cards away because I want to do some oracle for Foodie. Where is that? Oh. I don't know about Auntie. Hold on. Why is that doing that? Get out of the way. All right. She wants to spend her money on food and rugs. She expects everyone else to pay for the rest. Right. She's like, just let me use my money for what I want to use it on. I don't want to spend my money on any responsibilities. I want to, all of my money I want to use for fun stuff. I don't want to spend my money on rent and bills and whatever else. Didn't she say Auntie was sick? Oh, she did, but that was a lie. Notice how quickly that lie went away. All right. Nope, she's not paying that debt. She's not paying back Pete. She's not going to pay back her parents. Everybody she knows, she owes. That's how she's burned bridges. Everybody she knows, she owes, and she doesn't try to pay them back. And that was a lie. Payday. Nope, no one's going to get money back from her. All right, so let me just do some oracle readings for Foodie, Salah, and Mom. That way we're all caught up. Right, cat lady. She did say that. It's my money now. I'll do what I want with it. Can't even take Pete's out to eat. He just sits in one room day after day in one room. Yep. One freaking room. One room. That's it. That's all you get. All right. So, and this is for, who's this for? This is for foodie. So, this is foodie. Like she's skirt, a quick getaway. So this is not like I'm taking a voluntary vacation. She's skirt. Um, and while she's running, she's zero F's given, disregard, unfazed and unbothered, carefree. That's her attitude that she's projecting outward. Like, I don't care. I really don't care. But does she care though? And so like her priority for this trip is she wants the good high vibes, like good vibes, living to the fullest, enjoying the presence. Like she's literally in a place where she's like, I don't have a home to take care of. I don't have bills to take care of. And I want to keep it that way. I just want to travel and be free of responsibility. I don't want to give money away anymore. I just don't want to. You know the reason why she doesn't want to? Because she can't afford to. Remember back in the day when Foodie at the Canadian Villa, she had so much money and she didn't care if she paid the rent and the bills and she could afford it. She's complaining now because she can't afford it. But she's like, I just want to be a carefree spirit and run around and not really pay for much. Good luck with Salah. Oh boy. So this card just came up. When it comes to men in her life, she is a people pleaser. Like, I want to please you. I'll give you money. And again, this high road, unbothered, brushing it off. Like she is trying so hard to convince herself this is the life that I want. Oh God. Damn. Rebound. This is her rebound. And she's been missing someone. Oh boy. Something's going to be happening with Foodie. Some moment or something's going to be going on with her. Viral, instant fame, going around quickly, gaining popularity. So something she's going to be doing is going to be exposed. And she wants to go viral. She's going to go viral. She's going to go viral. You want to go viral, Foodie, you're going to get your wish. Let me expand on that viral card. I want to know more about that. I'm nosy. Yep, and the viral moment has to do with a hookup. Someone that you're hooking up with. Can we go further? Oh no. Y'all look what's on the card. Fling. Friends with benefits. Non-committal. Not married husband. Friends with benefits. Who are you hooking up with, Foodie? You're going to have yourself a little fling. So friends with benefits doesn't sound like the husband. Doesn't sound like him. Oh boy. Look, I don't know what she's doing behind the scenes, allegedly, but she's doing something bad. Dirty money, illegal activities, thievery, laundering. Foodie, what exactly are you caught up in? And you want to go to another country and do that? Are you sure? And this has to do with her feeder stuff. So the dirty money and the supersize me, the feeder stuff, are interconnected somehow. I don't know if you're conning people. I don't know if you're scamming people. Maybe people are paying for content and you're not giving it to them and they are unhappy. But that might be a chance of exposure. If one of your clients hears about your YouTube channel or they find out about you because you ripped them off, that might how you go viral. That might be what does it. If you've been doing all kinds of content. I mean, I think that she's sensing something like maybe whatever trip is not going to be a good idea, but she's trying to do some adulting right now because she has to. She has to. Like I feel like she's counting her money, counting her money. What do I have to do? Like she's doing the adulting because she has to. And she's giving him money somewhere, giving heart. She's giving money somewhere, and she's trying to butter somebody up. Who are you buttering up, Foodie? Is it Salah? Is it Natter? Is it somebody new? But somebody around you is going to be spilling the beans, revealing secrets, cats out of the bag, untrustworthy. That is the second time that it looks like something's going to be exposed. That's the second time. So is it going to happen twice? Two different people? Hi, gas station sushi. I don't know who you made mad, Foodie, but you're going to make somebody mad. Somebody's going to talk. Somebody is going to freaking talk. And once that happens, you can't stop it. You don't have the money anymore to make people shut up. Nope. I think that's a big reason why people haven't come forward with her secrets, y'all, because she pays people to shut up. But if she runs out of money and if people decide, I want a piece of the pie and I got secrets that are worth something, they can make a YouTube channel and get monetized and make money with what they know. And there's a whole lot of people around Foodie that know a whole lot of stuff about her. There's mods that know stuff about her. There's Pete's, there's Salah, there's Natter. I mean, any one of them can run to the table and get served. It would be hilarious. Wasn't Teardrop also a snake? I don't know, but I'm just saying, any one of those people that are around Foodie that they want to make some money, all they got to do is create a channel and fire it up and start talking. We won't like them, but we'll listen to what they have to say. All right, so what is feeling right now with Foodie? But just feeling in general. How about that? Hey, Irene, how are you? I want to welcome all the new people coming into the chat room. So glad you guys could be here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Feel free to like and subscribe and thumbs up the stream if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But it would help other people find me in the algorithm. But do what you want to do. I will leave it all up to you. I just make silly songs. I feel sorry for her. She really can't be alone. She can barely walk. Now 2 broken toes, nothing stops her from chasing romance scammer. And you know what, Net? I don't feel sorry for her. And it's not because I don't have a sympathy bone. It's just, it tunes her out when she starts talking. I can't feel sorry for someone that actively, willingly, eagerly makes bad choices. And they know they're making bad choices and they do it anyway. She knows that her health is bad and she should stay in Canada and take care of herself. And she says, no, I don't want to do that. And she knows she shouldn't be lying to people, and she does that too. And she knows that she's got addictions that need to be treated, and she doesn't treat them. There's a whole lot of things going on with her that she's letting go on by choice. And another reason why I don't feel sorry for her, because back in Crackhead Olympics, she was making so much money. $20,000, $30,000 a month. And if Foodie had screwed her head on halfway straight, she could have had a house, she could have had a car, money in the bank, investments, all of that. And she literally smoked and ate her money away. Like all of Foodie's money literally flushed down the toilet. You want to find Foodie's money? It's in the sewage. She ate her money. That's where her paychecks ended up. Can't feel sorry for somebody like that had a huge cup of fortune and they wasted it. I feel sorry for the punishment she's done to her body. Yeah, she's doing self-harm content. And again, by her choice. All right, so we're going to move on to Salah. She keeps blaming and shouting at the vulnerable beezers, and it's not their fault. And it's not the fault of Girl World. She got the money in hand. She chose what she did with it. Yeah, and not even paid her bankruptcy. She could have had her whole bankruptcy taken care of with just a few paychecks during Crackhead Olympics. Imagine that. You got like 50, 60 grand in a bankruptcy and you could pay it all off in just 3 months and be done with it. Could have had that off her plate for life. All right, so Foodie, Salah is living his life. He's a free man, and Foodie is still so in love. She thinks she's in love. I feel that arc is going to come to an end soon. I think so too. I think if she is flying to him or she's going somewhere, it's going to go belly up real fast. And he's going to have control of her. He's going to be telling her what to do. It's not going to be her being the boss. He's going to be the boss. Because she has nowhere to go back to. And mom and dad are not going to help her get another place. They're done. I also think part of what's going on with Foodie, this is the spiritual world giving her a spanking because of her arrogant attitude before, making fun of people where they lived. Oh, you live in a trailer. You live in a Motel 6. You live in a shack. Where are you living now, Foodie? Where are you living now? She was arrogant. You're living in a shack. You're living in a Motel 6. I bet you wish you had that Motel 6 room. That's true, princess. All right, so let's look in on Salah's. Did I do Salah? Did I do him? Hello, Mary Beth Wiley. So I have a question, like how many people here are from Twitter? How many Twitter peeps we got in here? I recognize a few names from Twitter. How many Twitter peeps we got in here? She just keeps getting worse. Not me. Twitter. Tell y'all like a short little funny story before we get into the next oracle reading. So I moved here and there's a tree right outside my window. First day I got here. And there's little birds all in the tree. And they sounded like my Twitter peeps video. I'm like, did my Twitter peeps follow me home? Y'all stalking me? My Twitter peeps followed me to my new place. It's funny. It's funny. The birds were just going off and I'm like, this sounds like my Twitter peeps. They're right outside my window. She's gonna love watching the burbs. Hello, Kate. All right, so What oracle reads have I done so far? Let's do one on mom. What is mom feeling about this whole situation? Ding, ding. I was in Girl World watching for years before I even said hi to anyone. That happens. People like to lurk. You know, you want to get a sense of the channel and the person before you say anything. I get it. It can be intimidating. It can be intimidating and scary. Banned in the UK. Yeah, net detective. Chantel was making 20, 30K a month. You want to know why she was making that much? Because she wouldn't turn her camera off. Literally, I would get up at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. She's already done 2 live streams. So as a reactor, I've got to review the streams, react to them, record them, make the thumbnails, post them on YouTube. That takes some time. And then after you're done with that, she's done 2 more. So you follow up with the other 2. And then after you get done with those 2, there's 2 more. Like literally she'd be streaming 8 to 10 hours a day every freaking day. And that's not even counting the dirty deleted streams that she would sometimes do at midnight, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. We were all tired. She wore us out. She wore the reactors out. She's doing with the move. Oh, she's sleeping right now, booger. She's adjusting. I think she's all the way adjusted. She's not going to like the fireworks on the 4th of July, but she's all right. I woke up during the Cuba race and went back to bed. She wore me out. See, do you know how I feel? Imagine 8 to 10 hours a day of that every day. We reactors cut our teeth during Crackhead Olympics. She put us through it. We don't have a life. Help. She's like, I just want to be. We just wanted to sleep. I just want to sleep. We just want to get some doggone sleep. We're not sleeping. It was hard work. It was crazy. Gas station. Oh my God. That's how she made all of her money. Plus, it was unpredictable. You didn't know what she was going to do, where she was going to go. Is she going to be at Natter's place? Is she going to be in the villa, high out of her mind? That's why people tune in, because it switched around all the time. It wasn't the same thing all the time. Yes, this was during Crackhead Olympics. I lost weight because of foodie. Because I wasn't eating. Just trying to keep up with her. I lost 20 pounds because of foodie. Because I would just be trying to keep up with all the reacts. And like I barely had time to get away from my computer. All right. Enough about me and Crackhead Olympics. We're moving on to this stuff. Where am I going? You know what? I'm going to take a different angle. How about I read? You know what? I'm going to just read on Shmi. Then I got somebody else in mind. So how does Shmi feel about this? All this crap. No, you know what? I think this deck is tired. It's not going to give me a good reading because it's tired because I've been using it too much. That's okay. I got another one. We're going to use that one instead. All right. I'm okay. What's the T deck? These cards are fresh, so they should give me a good reading. Stay there. Although it is a thicker deck. Me and my tiny hands. ALR video recommended. You know, I remember back in the day when Amber and Foodie, everybody was reacting to the two of them. We just kept ping-ponging back and forth. But then Amber got way boring. Chantel snatched the crown off her head with the whole crack at Olympics thing. And Amber has not been able to get it back since. But a lot of people used to react to both Foodie and Amber. But it just, Amber she just too boring. And now Foodie is boring. She's making a point to be boring. What makes people think she's going to travel again? I missed it. Foodie has gone on record, James, as saying that she doesn't want any responsibilities. She doesn't want a home. I don't think she wants to stay in Canada because the tax man will find her. And if she gets a place in Canada, Mom is going to have to co-sign on the car and the place where she's staying. And Mom just did that with the apartment that she was staying in. But I think Foodie, the readings I just did, Foodie essentially screwed over her family doing what she did, and the mom is out money, lots of money, and I don't think the family is going to help Foodie ever again. But Foodie is basically wanting to stay on the run and go to different places so that the tax man can't catch up with her. So that's why, like, she's just like, I'm trying to run from my responsibilities. I don't want to take care of them. I don't want the authorities catching up with me, so I have to stay on the run to make that happen. Yeah, they will make payment plans with her, but she's so stupid, James. She's like, I don't want to give up my money. I would rather save the money for party favors and food and men. She's so into her obsessions that the obsessions come first and adulting comes last, when it should be the other way around. She's resentful of any money she has to spend on adulting. All right, so what is Shmi feeling about the whole situation with Foodie? What is going on there? Yeah, she's close there just to drive away and not much money spent, if that makes any sense. Question for the chat. Would it or would it not be great content if Foodie did van life? Would that not be content gold if she did van life? She talks about van life. Would it not be great content to see her do van life? I want to see her attempt van life. Living out of a van or living out of like a car mobile home. Oh, I know she could, she's in too bad a shape, but that would be content for days. I would love it if she changed the black water tank in a mobile home. And if y'all don't know what a black water tank is, it's the sewage. So if you have like a mobile home or something, more than likely, unless you're hooked up directly to a sewage line, there's the black water tank and you have to empty it, and you got to do it in the right areas. You can't just empty it on the ground. That's biohazard. You got to go to a specific area to empty it properly. And if you don't empty your sewage, then your tank overflows. She will just go outside. Well, as if she got the option to go outside. She's a beast. The tank on the blacktop highway in the summer is pretty bright. Yep. You know what though? You guys know I lived in that trailer, and I had to empty the black water tank. I did because we didn't have a hookup to the sewage line. So I will dispute that if you have a mobile home, your whole house is going to smell like poo. If you take care of things properly, it won't. It doesn't have to. It only smells like that when you don't take care of it and it gets too full. So I dispute that. Yeah, you can use a rest stop and use the bathroom, or a truck stop, take a shower if you don't have connections. That's true. But also, if you do van life, then you got to know how to fix if something in your car gets broken, or something about your mobile home or your camper gets broken, you got to learn how to fix it. You got to be very self-sufficient. Plus, when you do van life, you have to be very minimal. You can't just throw stuff around. Thank you, Cat Lady, for being a channel supporter, bud. So you got to be very, very clean and neat and tidy when you do van life. You got to choose what you take with you because you don't have a lot of room. All right, so Shmi, what are you feeling? What are you thinking? Oh, sorry, these cards are a bit thicker. Okay. All right, so the whole situation with Foodie and Mom. How is she feeling about this whole situation? Like, she feels like Chantel thinks she's some sort of a boss daddy, like she's in control. Chantal went to Mom and said, yeah, either I'm being bullied and I'm suffering. I feel threatened. And Chantal basically came to Mom kissing ass. But Chantal's also got love on the brain. although she was being ignored. Chantal was also carless, no car, repo, car issues. This was supposed to be from Mom. Why is this all like Chantal stuff? And of course, she was bankrupt. Huh. Who is this? Expand on this. Interesting. Does Salah have somebody in his life right now? Like somebody he's been talking to? Because this card came up, girl fight, arguments, at war, competing. Is she competing with somebody? Is Foodie competing with someone? Having arguments with somebody or feeling like she's going to lose Salah somehow or somebody else? Yep, and then there's the moving. Gotta move. And it looks like Chantal's got a dirty offer. Somebody made her a dirty offer. Somebody who was a bit of a groupie. Hi, Anime. So this might be a fan of Chantal, somebody who's been watching her, maybe a feeder. So this dirty offer came from a bit of a groupie of Foodie. No. That's not. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling it came from FFG. That's not a dirty offer. I'm talking about a guy on her side making her a dirty offer. Like if Salah saying, come to me in Malaysia and I'll take care of you. And he's not going to, that could be a dirty offer. Or if, say, one of our feeders said, come to me and play with me and I'll give you money, that could be a dirty offer. You know, like it all sounds good on paper, but it ain't. So no, that dirty offer was not from FFG. That was There's a man in the picture and they're making the dirty offer. Chantal's a bit of a forcer. She likes to force her way into things to get what she wants. She's over there talking shit. She's also fishing for comments because she's thirsty. She's always partying. And she wants someone back. She wants someone back. Is it Nader? Is it Salah? Who are you going to, foodie? Who are you going to? And I'm going to put those cards away so they don't show up again. She wants someone back. So how is he who shall not be named, how's he feeling about foodie? How's he feeling about her? We will see. The guy from Montreal. Nads or Salad. You know what? There could be somebody new. There could be somebody new in the picture that we don't know about. Somebody that she might have been talking to. Maybe one of her feeders. Or indeed fighting. Could be. Hey, unicorn farts. All right, so how does Nader feel about foodie? How does he feel? What's going on? What is it? I want her to stay in Canada. She needs to, but she's not gonna. All right, so how do you feel about her, Nader? Oh, snap. He knows about them legal issues. He knows about all your legal issues, foodie. You told him. He thinks that you're clout hungry. And you've got stuff that you need to deal with in the background, but you're not. And this might be the reason why she's talking to Nader, and Nader's talking to her. He's all in for the money. He's getting money from her. Told y'all. What is it with this card coming up everywhere I look? The cock blocking card. This has happened twice. Like somebody's frustrated. Somebody is frustrated. Pent up. Okay, so how does he feel about foodie? Never has the facts, makes shit up, lies. Like her and Nader, they're just frenemies. You know, like they're not even friends. They just use each other for stuff. He thinks of you as a thief. You're a thief, foodie. Okay. He is unfazed because you ain't shit. Like he's not even sweating her. She's a drama starter. That she gets too much in her head, overthinking, stressed, over analyzing. Like she's always going over stuff in her head. And she's always fake flexing, acting like she's got money when she's not. She's a bit of a stalker. Fake smiles for the camera when she's really not happy. But she's hustling though. And he's also got proof, screenshots, getting evidence, proof, facts. So like there's evidence everywhere on foodie. People are holding on to stuff. I don't know what they're waiting for. I don't know what the circumstances have to be before they get released. But he's got stuff. Pizza's got stuff. Salah has got stuff. Her mods probably have stuff. I'm sure other people have had stuff. Her family could rat on her if they wanted to. I mean, all it's going to take is one person revealing all the information, and then everybody else is going to step forward and get a piece of the pie. Yalla. So, is there anybody I haven't read on that I should read on? You're right. She has crossed so many people. It's bad. It's real bad. She has crossed so many people. Is Smokey safe? I feel that he is. I want to believe that. I'm so scared to look right now. I'm so scared to look. So I read on Foodie, Salah, Mom, Pete, Nads. So I don't think she has any friends right now. Like everybody that she thinks she has on her side are really not on her side. The dirt Pete must have on her. Well, a lot of people have dirt. It's just a matter of, do you want to turn that dirt into gold? Well, all you got to do is fire up a webcam and make it happen. We'll listen. I mean, honestly, if he did talk about the dirt on Chantel, with everything that she's done to Pete, it would be deserved. She cheated on him. She ruined his credit. She took his money. She lied to him. She left him with $5,000 in damage on the villa. It would be deserved. I don't like Pete, but she did do him wrong. I think she was doing much more in Kuwait than we know. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys. I think I'm done with the tarot readings for today. I think I've done everybody. And I am getting hungry. I haven't eaten it all. So I need to eat and get something in my tummy before I start work in a few hours. Is Pete even monetized? I don't know, Net Detective. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the readings. I'm glad we could catch up, and thank you all for coming in. And don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and give a thumbs up if you want to. If you don't want to, totally understand. Do what you want to do. But I do appreciate everybody being here regardless. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. So y'all take care and have a good one. Bye.